Welcome back to the Rulebook, brought to you by Bowes Creek Country Club. While marking his ball on the green, Steve notices this ball is the same damaged ball he took out of play earlier in the round. Has he breached the rules? Not yet. In Decisions on the Rules of Golf, Decision 5-3/2 states in part, there's no penalty for playing a ball previously taken out of play due to damage. However, the player may not again declare that ball unfit for play. So there's no penalty, but Steve must putt out with this ball before he can replace it on the next hole. The Western Amateur Competition first teed off way back in 1899. On its coveted trophy are names like Nicklaus, Mickelson, and Woods. Let's catch up with a few of the game's brightest young stars now at North Shore Country Club in Glenview.
2011 has been a huge year in amateur golf, thanks in part to a number of fine young players. UCLA's Patrick Cantley was the low amateur at the U.S. Open and also shot a remarkable 60 at the Travelers Championship. Even with that success, he knows he can still earn a great deal from those guys on tour.
You know, obviously, everyone on tour is much more refined, and you know, they have a lot more experience, and they've played in big events all their life, and so I think a lot of it's experience. But you know, there's a lot of really talented guys out on tour, and you know, they're just at a different level than us.
England's Tom Lewis made a huge splash at the British Open, shooting the lowest round ever recorded by an amateur with a 65. He played the first two rounds with the man he was named after, the revered Tom Watson.
Well, Tom Watson hit it past me the first 7 holes in the first day, so I was really shocked about that. But I don't hit it that short. But it was really interesting to talk to him and get his experience over the last couple of weeks ago about his career in the past, and to get that chance, not many people do that. So it's been an excellent week.
And then there's University of Texas's Julio Vegas. The Venezuelan is the younger player of PGA Tour rookie sensation, Jonathan Vegas.
We're pretty close. I guess we're pretty close family. So, we talk all the time. I guess he went through what I'm going through right now, so I talk to him as much as I can, just because he has been there and he helped me a lot.
One of the more established players in the field was 2009 champ John Hahn.
It just changed my life. It did. It was the biggest event I'd won at the time, and still. I've won college events and different things like that, but nothing to the magnitude of the Western. Yeah, it's just, it's obviously, every time I look at the trophy, I see my name and next to guys like Tiger and Phil.
Ethan Tracy was the upset winner of the Western Am over Patrick Cantley. Next year, the tournament heads up the road to Exmoor in Highland Park.
Let's switch gears a bit now. It's almost mind-boggling how many different choices in putters there are. Let's narrow the field a bit with the experts at Club Champion. One of the most well-known putter brands in the world is the milled stainless steel flat stick of Scotty Cameron.
Scotty makes a wide variety of putters, different models for different types of strokes and golfers. But their main difference is that they're going to make their putters out of a stainless steel. They're a two-piece construction. You have your hosel and your head, and it's welded together. But it is still an all-milled product from stainless steel. Stainless steel is going to give you a little bit softer feel off the face. And then depending on the mill, which is on the face, it can vary the softness of the feel there too. Scotty also has an interesting part where he has weights on the bottom. So based on the player's length he's playing or weight that helps his stroke, he can vary the weights and order the putter such that it'll roll better for him.
Another milled putter manufacturer is Chicagoland-based Bettinardi Golf.
It's a one-piece construction of carbon steel, all milled. And what makes Bob different than most putters is that the honeycomb pattern which the face has. And the honeycomb is created through the milling down, directly down on the face, creating a perfectly flat putting surface, allowing more ball to touch face and giving a smoother roll.
Odyssey's cornered a huge chunk of the market, led by its ever-popular two-ball model.
This is obviously their most famous, the two-ball, but they also have their Marksman, which is going to have more of a kind of gun sight to it. And they also have more of your traditional line of putters that you would see in every other line of putters out there. The other nice thing about Odyssey is they all have a different type of insert to them, depending on feel. So if you want a little softer insert, they have ones with softer inserts. They have ones with a little firmer insert. They even have all milled putters, just like Scotty and Bettinardi.
There are lots of choices out there, but there's a little science involved when it comes to getting fit for the right putter.
A lot of times what golfers don't look at is a lot of your mallets are going to be more of a face balance, which what I mean by that is if you rest the putter at its fulcrum, you're going to see how the toe hangs. So some are going to hang more face balance, some are going to hang 30, 45, 60, 90. Based on your stroke, whether you're straight back or straight through, whether you open or close the face, the putter is going to want to either help you or hurt you. So when you're choosing the right putter, you need to first understand the stroke that you have or what your desired stroke is, and then choose a putter with the proper toe hang for you.
Of course, all of those models can be made into a long or belly putter. Hey, Keegan Bradley just became the first player ever to win a major with one, so why not? And speaking of Keegan, he'll be among the prestigious field at the upcoming BMW Championship at Cog Hill. Up next, we'll preview this FedEx Cup playoff event.